What is up, my kaijus? It's your boy Tzilla coming at you today with a review video again. So I know we started the week off with a review and ending the week off with a review, but I think that just caps off our week. So I know the first thing that we got to talk about is an update to the channel. Don't worry about that. That's coming next week sometime. So I just got to sit down and kind of flesh out my ideas and what I want to talk about and what is going to come for the channel, what's happening in maybe mine and Lady Zilla's lives, and maybe we'll go into depth about that, but I'm not exactly too sure. There's just a bunch of stuff happening right now, and I just haven't had real time to sit down and record this Gaia, and I feel really sorry about that. Hopefully over the weekend, on Sunday, I should have some time, hopefully on Saturday as well, because I don't think I'll be doing anything, but nonetheless, here we are, just sitting down and talking about some goddamn video game that I've ridiculously enjoyed, and that is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So I'll be doing a review and then putting up the episodes for you guys to watch, because there's a lot of editing that needs to go into that one, and Castlevania is a Twitch play, so there's another thing that's coming too, so that we have two Twitch plays coming up. I know I spoke about Rise, Son of Rome before, and now Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So by having both, I can definitely have some time to record, and that would also give me some time in the future to record some more content because of what's happening in the near future for us, especially Lady Zilla, and hopefully I can convince Lady Zilla to try and do a Let's Play series of her own, albeit very short, and then we can keep doing that and go from there. And I also want to start bringing more people into a lot of my friends. I don't know, I just want to kind of go a little bit of full throttle into this and take some time and do it right. And I don't know, for some reason I just don't feel like I have been lately, but that is for a later video. I just kind of went from Symphony of the Night and just kind of jumped into me talking again and rambling, but I just need to talk, unfortunately, and this is the best way to do it, especially since I'm home alone and I have my own thoughts and I was able to gather them, and I just have so many ideas running through my head right now that I don't know what to do. But let's just talk about Castlevania and how much I've freaking enjoyed the game. If you guys can't hear it already, the soundtrack is in the goddamn background, and holy shit, Symphony of the Night probably has some of the best video game music that I've heard in a very long time. I cannot deny that, and it was just so good. The music fit every setting, every scene, and every transition. Each room's music was really different, and it just made it just kind of immersed you inside those rooms, and you just wanted to explore and be part of that and enjoy those things, you know? Well, not the things, enjoy those nuances and those monsters and running through those stages. You never felt tired running through the same places over and over again, which I find to be absolutely amazing to me. It just blows my mind that they were able to do such an amazing job with that. And mind you, this was my first Castlevania game ever. I've played pieces of things, like 5 minutes of things here and there, because my cousins had the game or had certain games. I don't think I've ever played Symphony of the Night otherwise, or many Castlevania games otherwise in general. So it was just a really cool, refreshing experience, and that's why I understand the nickname that it has, Metroidvania game, because it reminded me of a Metroid game a lot. I remember playing Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo with my cousins growing up, and that was just awesome. That was a phenomenal experience, and there is just so much that this game had, and I can't believe it. This game is still so fresh in my mind, and I just want to play it again, to tell you the honest truth. So that was music-wise. I just felt immersed in the music, and the music was great. The choices of music, the boss musics and the boss musics. What? Anyways, I know I'm looking a little rough too, so I'm trying to clean up, hopefully for Friday. And there's just so much stuff happening. Tomorrow I got to sit down after going out to dinner with some friends and just make some thumbnails, cut up Castlevania for YouTube, edit a lot of pieces out that I don't like, that I waited. There was just a lot of pause in between, so it was just me looking at the chat, looking at a map online, because the game is not easy whatsoever. It just kind of, you just kind of jump in. So let's talk about the gameplay. First off, I was really confused at Castlevania Symphony of the Night when I first started playing it. It didn't really tell you much of anything when you started. It actually, that's one thing that I was a little confused about, but I also really enjoyed, was that the game didn't baby you whatsoever. It was just like, here's this, jump in, you'll figure it out. And mind you, it took me a stream to figure it out. I think I cut the first stream short by 45 minutes just because I was thoroughly confused and I just wanted to make sure I was doing the right things. So I spoke to a friend. His name is Dan. He's a cool dude. Hopefully we get him on the stream in the next couple months. Stream or chat. But I digress. And then, so the game just kind of throws you into it. You are Alucard, Dracula's son, and Alucard is apparently like thousands of years old. And your goal is to go through this castle, understand why there is a new lord of Castle of Dracula, and you got to go through it, and you just pretty much fight a crap ton of monsters. And it was just a hell of an experience, to tell you the honest truth. And I hope you guys enjoy the fact that I have space back here finally. We took down the bookshelf over there. We took down the boxes finally. We're gonna have to consolidate soon, but as I said, I gotta stop going on my tangents. But that's how I am in real life. So if you guys ever meet me in real life and you guys ever want to talk to me in real life, this is how I am. This is what I do. I speak my mind, and most of the time I speak my mind. Anyways, most of the time I speak my mind. A lot of the time I'm able to just have fun, make you laugh, and hopefully that's what you guys are getting with the channel and this review. So gameplay. We talked about how the game just kind of throws you in. The map for a 2D side scroller is freaking huge. Holy crap. It's massive. And I was blown away by that while I was going through the game, and I still can't believe it, to tell you the honest truth, and I just absolutely loved it. So that was gameplay, and let's talk about the characters and the voice acting. For a game that was, I believe, made in late 90s, early 2000s, and the animations, they were not there compared to a Final Fantasy, but they were really good for the 2D setting. I really enjoy them. And then the voice acting, for some reason, I thought they were phenomenal. They just fit in with the game, and they just made you, it just kind of, there was two reactions to it. Two, you thought they were funny, or you thought they were great, and I thought they were both. It was a mixture of both for me, as a mixed bag, depending on the scene, depending on the setting, depending on the boss, depending on the situation, depending on the characters that you were interacting with. So I just found the game to be great. I personally feel like, I bet you a lot of people who play Symphony of the Night also feel this way, that the game has a crap ton of replay value. And maybe I'll end up revisiting it in the near future, because I'm just blown away by how good this game was. And I believe it was Konami who made it. I absolutely can't believe it. And let me just make sure if it was Konami that made the game. I believe it was, but you never know, especially with some of the stuff that's happening. and hopefully, yeah, it was Konami. Holy shit, man. Konami did a hell of a job on this series. I hope there are more Castlevania games that I can touch and get and play for you guys. So what I might be doing is Castlevania and just go through the whole series over time, especially if I'm still doing this for a long period of time. Hopefully I am. I'm not exactly too sure. Excuse me, but I want to start reaching out to my friends who want to start doing this with me, who want to record, make series with me, and understand how much work goes into this. And they just want to be part of this. They want to grow with me, and they want to experience something new that they've never done before. And I want to be part of that experience with them too, because I jumped into it without knowing how to work a camera, not knowing how to build a computer. But I want to be able to experience, and hopefully they come out with the same enjoyment that I did with Castlevania. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you guys for coming. Oh, let me give my my review. I am giving the review already. God damn it! Ah! No. Castlevania, in my mind, 100% gets a 5 out of 5 for me, just because it has that everlasting feeling. And it's really rare for me to ever feel that way about a game, especially some of the Twitch plays that we've played. And I don't know, it was just awesome to me. Like, let's review some of the games that we played on Twitch. And here, Attack on Titan. I liked the game. It was really fun. It was a great way. They did a phenomenal job putting that together, especially with the intricacies of the gear that you got to use, and attacking, and where to attack and stuff like that. I didn't feel like it had a lot of replay value. Battlefield 1 game was phenomenal. Game didn't hold your hand at all, and it just, I thought the game was great, but to a point. It was just kind of annoying. Sometimes I know they did different characters for each one, but it didn't culminate at the end, and I just kind of felt like. And I know the culmination is supposed to be us winning World War I, but I don't know. That's just me. But and then like a couple games, Pokemon randomized Nuzlocke. I enjoyed that so much, especially since we won our first ever Nuzlocke. Hopefully, I can get some more up to you in the next month. Maybe not next month. I'm not exactly too sure what my schedule is going to be like just yet. And it's just, and then Pokemon Uranium, I still got to finish. Hopefully I can finish that and jump back into that and get rid of that and knock that out. And maybe even get another 2K game. I put 2K on high. Holy crap. I put 2K17, NBA 2K17 on hiatus just because I wasn't progressing as fast as I felt I needed to make sure that I was grabbing viewers and making sure I was engaging viewers that way. But as I said, I give Castlevania a 5 out of 5 because of the 2D side-scrolling game is always fun to me. I grew up playing those. Maybe I should stick to those. I don't know, but that was a huge selling point to me. Map was massive. Music is phenomenal. Voice acting is funny and good at the same time, and gameplay is very good and simplistic. But you still need to learn a lot of stuff and unlock a lot of things that you would never do in another game where they hold your hand. So that is my review of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please put that down in the description below. And if you want to see more of my beautiful face, please hit that subscribe button. Come join the Kaiju clan, especially if you like what I do and like the video games I play, like that I get to talk to you a lot. Let me know. And then also, if you like today's video and like today's review and agree with my review, please hit that like button down below. It only helps the channel. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Peace!